everyone, welcome back to my channel, Brie Cuisine. Thank you to my mom for making me the little sign. Today I'll be making spaghetti squash with meatballs and pasta sauce. It's a good alternative if you're not wanting to spend all your carbs on typical pasta. So here we go. I'm going to start off with spaghetti squash. So it's pretty difficult to cut, but you cut it down the middle on each side, so you use a big thick knife. And then when you split it open, typically there's a bunch of seeds and gunk, so you scoop it out kind of like a pumpkin, and then you're all set. You're gonna put it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. And then we're gonna put olive oil. We're gonna let it coat all together. And then to top it off, you'll just put normal salt. And that's pretty much it. And then you'll put it in the oven at 350 again, like I said, for about 25 to 30 minutes. There we go. Now we're gonna move on to meatballs. So I have lean ground beef, 93 to 7% fat, so relatively lean. To start off with, I have about 1/4 cup of onion and about 3 bulbs of garlic. Add it in there. I'm gonna add this 3 cheese blend. It's Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago. I'm just gonna put a handful of it. I'm gonna put whole wheat breadcrumbs, just a tiny bit. And then I'm gonna put wooden egg. Oops. Okay, then I'm gonna top it off with some garlic salt. Use to your discretion, whatever you like. And a little bit of paprika. So then we're gonna use our hands, washed and mixed together. And the meatball should be all sticky. You're gonna try to make them into about 3 ounces. That's typically how I do. Everyone is different. And as I go, I'm gonna adjust. Now, all my meatballs turned out different. So this one's probably closer to 3, and this one's probably closer to 4. So it just depends what you like. So we have a whole bunch of meatballs. Let me wash my hands. Now I'm going to turn on the heat to about medium high. Add a little bit of olive oil, just so the meatballs don't stick. And since it's 93.7, it will have some fat, so you won't need too much, just so they won't stick. And there we go. We're gonna let the pan heat up, and we're all set. That's kind of how you want to do it, and then grab it very lightly with the tongs, because if not, they'll break apart. Now to work on the sauce, I'm gonna put about two tablespoons of, no, 1 tablespoon actually, of olive oil. I'm gonna lower the heat down a little bit. And I'm gonna add about 1/4 of a cup of an onion, a whole shallot, and 4 bulbs of garlic to start the sauce off. I'm gonna let it get a little bit of a translucent color, and I'm still cooking it with the little bits of meat that were left to try and get some flavoring off of that. Take 2 cans of crushed tomatoes and add it in as soon as the onion, shallot, garlic mix is done getting a little bit more translucent, a little bit more fragrant. So it's pretty much ready. I'm gonna add the 2 cans. Lower down the heat a little bit so it can simmer, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit of water from the cans. So I'm just adding a tad bit of water. We're gonna let it simmer, and then I'm gonna add in 3 leaves of fresh basil just to give it a little bit of more flavor, and then I'm gonna add in some salt, some pepper, and then if you want to spice it up, add some red chili flakes, but since my brother will be trying it, I will not be doing that. I'll also be adding in just a sprinkle of cheese. Just gonna increase it a little bit. Stir it all in, and it'll take about 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll add in the meatballs. Cover it up so it doesn't splatter, and then put it on medium heat. That'll kind of make it juicy and succulent meat. And we'll just have it on a medium simmer so they can be ready and tender enough to kind of just have the spoon slice it through. Just waiting on the spaghetti squash to finish up, and it should be ready soon. Okay, so the spaghetti squash is all done. To get it ready, you're gonna use a fork and kind of just like shred it through. Okay, so then I add a little bit of garlic salt, and then continue shredding it, and then we'll plate it. So this is the finished product. You have your healthy carbs, which is squash, but I understand if not everyone loves squash. It's a unique vegetable, but if you prepare it correctly and season it the way you like with the sauce, I believe it tastes good. But if not, you can substitute it for any normal pasta or whole wheat pasta. You have your fresh pasta sauce, and you have your protein, which is your meatballs. So thank you to everyone for your support. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you like my video as much as you did the last one. Bye. Welcome back, everyone. This is Bo's food review. What's your name?
Bo Garcia.
Okay, and then we'll be trying the fettuccine with a meatball and the homemade meat sauce. So I'm gonna cut it in half. It's a little hot. Do you want to grab it, or do you want me to grab it for you? You want to grab it? Just be careful. It's so hot. So blow on it. What do you think? You're supposed to say what you think after.
It tastes delicious.
Thank you, Bo. So you're signing off?
Signing off.
See you next time.
See you next time. Okay, Bo's with you.